I have a bit of a suspicion there's a danger of me starting a lot of these videos with something along the lines of this is one of my favourite instruments in my collection. But this really is one of my favourite things. This is a type of horn known as Walzenhorn. The name for it, Walzen, comes from this barrel valve here. This is an instrument that was made by Lídl in Brno. I don't know. I think it's 1940s or something like that. Maybe earlier. I like this design of horn so much I've actually got two. But this is probably the elder of the two, made earlier, given that it's got a lower serial number. This one's 44882. And this is just such a superb design of instrument. It's a compensating F B flat horn, and you've just got this wonderful barrel valve there that operates between the two sides of the instruments, incorporates the extra tubing when you need to go onto the F side. So the inspiration behind what I got up to this last week or so was that I so like this instrument and I wanted to play something appropriate on it. So I started looking at a lot of the early, mid 20th century Czech players, and I was particularly wanting to look at the work of Josef, who was principal horn of the Czech Philharmonic, and this wonderful little recording has him with a similar Walzenhorn, though it's not exactly the same design as my Lídl. Now, Hobík, he studied with near contemporary of his, Emanuel Kaucky, at the Prague Conservatory. And Kaucky, I think quite a few people know his studies. But I was looking around trying to see if he wrote anything else and found, you know, when you get the back page of a piece of music and you've got, if you like this, why not check out other pieces for your instrument? And this little catalogue includes a lot of information about arrangements that Kaucky did of popular works for horn and piano. Strikes me that there seems to be a theme emerging with these videos of me doing arrangements by important pedagogues of other pieces. We've had Gallet and Oscar Franz and Bremond and Gumpert and now Kaucky. And one of the pieces listed here is often known as Pergolesi's Nina. In fact, this piece is not by Pergolesi. I think the latest theory is it's by a chap named Ciampi. So Kaucky did an arrangement of it for horn and piano, and I thought, well, I could do the same thing. I later discovered, having put some work into it, that Mason Jones did an arrangement of this piece in his big solos for horn book. But I just was completely bewitched by this song, Nina, Tre giorni son che Nina. And I just think it's one of the most beautiful songs. And it was such a popular song during the 19th and 20th century. Lots and lots of people did arrangements of it for instruments. So it's not surprising that Kaucky did one himself. And the other layer of what I've tried to do this last week or so is there was one particular interpretation which I just found stunning, which was that of the Italian tenor Tito Schipa, a recording I think he made in Berlin in the late 1930s. So what you've got here is me reimagining an arrangement by Emanuel Kaucky, playing an instrument that his student, but contemporary in age, would have recognised, his student Hobík, playing Walzenhorn, but also emulating the singing style of one of the leading singers of the age, Tito Schipa. So that's what I'm bringing to the party this week.